Pisces, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? What's good with you? Time for your weekly check-in. We're going to see what's going on with you guys in the first week of October. October week 1, 2025. So it's a weekly check-in. So it's just a short, quick, general, energetic overview. Any of you need a personal reading? If you want, you can just go straight to my website, tarotwithrich.com. I do have a link for that right down here in the description of this video. All right, let's see how the energy is looking for Pisces and their situation and the person they're dealing with in the first week of October. How's it looking? How's it looking? How's it looking? Ooh, High Priestess. Some of you dealing with a Cancer, possibly. Two more shuffles. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Do, 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 do. Boom, 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 boom. Eight of Cups reversed. So, well, I mean, as far as action goes, doesn't really look like there's a whole lot of that happening, but I do think this person feels a little bit stupid. They feel a little bit stupid, but King of Cups reversed. Well, they don't really want you to know how they feel about anything for some reason. I don't know why. Honestly, I think they just feel a little bit embarrassed. You know? Feel a little bit embarrassed. They realize they fucked up. They realize they made a mistake. But they have no plans of putting their ego aside and opening up and telling you that, you know? We got all these kings reversed right here, boy. So, and you know what a person usually does who doesn't want to sit in shame and guilt for too long, right? They project. They project it onto you. Because, you know, the energy of shame and guilt, that is basically just anger and resentment, but it's focused on yourself, you know? If I'm shameful and feel guilty, I'm basically just feeding anger and resentment to myself. So that's extremely fucking uncomfortable. The easiest way to deal with anger and resentment is to project it onto someone else. So the most primitive kindergarten energy to transmute is transmute guilt into anger by projecting. Right? Kindergartners do that shit. I'm gonna somehow figure out a way to justify to myself why I did what I did, and I'm gonna put the cherry on top by being angry with you. Does that make sense? I almost feel secondhand embarrassment even saying this because it sounds so childish and so petty, because it is. But that energy is a lot more prevalent than you may know. And no, we ain't just talking about little high school kids. Some people might be listening to this like, oh, goddamn, what are you reading, an 18-year-old kid? No. No, I'm reading people who's 28, 38, 48, 58. Oh, I see grown-ass, seasoned fucking adults walking in the most childish, petty energy. It's sad. Anyway, don't get me started on that. I'll be here all fucking night. Okay. Let's see if we can figure out how they feel about you at the deepest level. Some of you dealing with a Leo. I also have Cancer and Aries. Could be anybody. Those are just energies. All right, what are their deepest feelings, energies, and intentions? Person Pisces is dealing with. World card, Page of Swords. I don't think this person knows what the hell they want with the Two of Swords, for real, for real. They feel a real strong karmic tie with you. I think they do want to talk to you. They just don't really know what in the hell they want to say exactly. I think they're way too scared to talk to you. And I think the main thing here is that, okay, so what I'm trying to figure out is from in the last spread where I said that they feel kind of stupid. You know, they feel dumb, like they made a mistake. So here's the question. The question is, do they actually feel sorry because what they did was wrong? Or do they just feel stupid because they had to suffer a consequence? You know, there's two types of apologies. There's the genuine apology where you genuinely feel sorry because what you did was wrong. And then there's the apology that you just use to manipulate people to get what you want. I'm sorry that I had to suffer a consequence, basically. But if there was no consequence, I wouldn't feel sorry for it. If I could get away with it, I wouldn't feel sorry for it. You know what I'm saying? This is why you can never demand an apology. Demanding an apology from someone is the stupidest fucking thing you could ever do. An apology means I feel sorry. I'm sorry. That is a genuine emotional state. If I am sorry, that means I genuinely feel regret. You can't demand that someone feel anything. You can't do that. It doesn't fucking work that way. So what does it mean when you demand an apology? Are you really dumb enough to think that you can demand that I feel a certain way? Or are you demanding that I say I feel a certain way even if I don't? And you really feel satisfied that me lying to you about how I feel, that satisfies you? I'm trailing off a little bit. That it's so stupid. But I don't think this person feels sorry for what they did because it was wrong. They feel dumb because they had to suffer a consequence. Does that make sense? Somehow, some way. But yeah, I mean, when it comes to this situation here, I feel like they've pretty much thrown in the white towel and don't really have any faith that the two of you would ever be able to have anything successful. Like, it's over. It's over. It's done, dun, 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 dun. Let's get some advice. Advices for Pisces. Ooh, Ace of Wands reverse. 3 shuffle. 1, 2, and 3. Queen of Pentacles. Just stand your ground right now. Stand your ground right now. Don't respond to any indirect attempts to try to get your attention. You know, so if they try to post something directed towards you, or they slide over there and view your Instagram story, or if they hit like on your little selfie or whatever, don't respond to none of that. Don't do that. Stand your ground right now. Because right now, there's still an awful lot of tension between the two of you. I don't even think a closure conversation would be appropriate right now because there's too much tension. Way too much tension. So, yeah. Keep your options open, but don't attach yourself to anyone. Keep your options open and allow anyone to come or go as they please. Don't try to attach yourself to anyone. Don't try to force anything right now. Don't try to fight anything. Just stand your ground and return to neutrality and homeostasis. Okay? All right. Dadgummit, man. All right, let's see how the energy's looking for the singles. How's the energy looking for the singles? Anything good coming in? Anything bad coming in? Anything coming in at all? Woo! Look at that right there, though. That's one hell of a strong old ass goddamn connection right there. Boy! Let's get 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. Boom, and the karmic wheel. Some of y'all got what I like to call a karmic life partnership soul contract coming in. Oh, okay. I don't know, though. What's this? This shit always gives me a fucking migraine, dude, and drains the energy out of me. I'm thinking that we're going to start talking about this crazy fucking connection that's going to start ramping up and moving real quick. But then what's this? What's that? What's that? Keeping this person at an arm's distance. No new start in love happening for some reason. Something weighing on you very heavily. It's almost like somebody is not making a decision here. Like some kind of decision needs to be made. And the two of you just can't really seem to get on the same page at the same time, working towards the same goal. Some of you, it could be somebody at a distance maybe. But I think there's some kind of energetic blockage here. Like distance, conflicting work schedules. Hopefully it's not a fucking relationship. Like dealing with somebody that's already in a relationship. But maybe for some of you, it's like past vibrational baggage. You know, how when you meet that person that has a baby mama, baby daddy, and they try to dictate what the fuck they do. You know, I cannot count how many women I've met in my life who single, but my kid's dad will get so jealous if I'm dating someone. So, are you with him? No, we broke up a year ago. Well, then fuck him, you know? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, well, he won't let me see the kids. Dude, don't tell me you're going to play that fucking game. Don't tell me you're going to let somebody manipulate you like that, you know? I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you find yourself in that kind of situation, oh, my jealous ex is going to cause trouble in my life if they see me happy. Well, fuck them then. Let them cause trouble. Let them cause some trouble. Let a tower crash and burn so you can clear that energy and build a new empire. You gonna tell me that you're so afraid of what some fucking person that you ain't even with anymore is gonna say or do that you're too afraid to take the chance on being able to build an empire that will make you 10 times stronger and put you in a better position to battle that bullshit? Like, we can build a fucking empire together. You know? Like, if you ever meet that person, stay away from that person. if they gonna let somebody else, whether baby mama, baby daddy, mama, daddy, brother, sister, best friend, you know, stay away from that person. That's a very weak-minded individual. Anyway, though, let's see how this person feels about you. What their intentions be. Two of Pentacles reversed. And they're afraid of rejection, afraid of abandonment. Yeah. Kind of a generally unhappy person. So this person doesn't have bad intentions. They don't have bad intentions, but they are holding on to a lot of fear due to past bullshit. A lot of fear because of some stupid ass shit that's happened in the past. So when it all comes down to it, I don't think they really even know what in the hell they want. They don't even know. They don't fucking know what they want. And to me, I don't know about anybody else, but that says it all for me, personally. That's just me as a regular person. That's not tarot talk. That's not spiritual talk. That's just me, the way I handle situations in daily life. Even though technically I'm very happily married to my divine life partner. I'm talking about thinking in terms of being on the streets and the way I would always handle situations on the streets. You know, you don't know if you want me. It's all I need to hear. It's all I need to hear. I'm that type. Oh, you don't know? All right, deuces. Deuces. You ain't my person. My person gonna know. My fucking person gonna know. So if you don't know, you ain't the one for me. Deuces. All right, let's get some advice. Amber, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. What's the advice? Two of Wands, well, and Two of Pentacles. So I can't tell you what and what not to do here. I can't tell you that. The only thing I can do is do the best I can to try to give you a little bit of wisdom that can help you make the decision yourself. If somebody don't know if they want to be with you, how long should you have to wait for them to start knowing? That's an open-ended question. Like, that's a serious question. How long do you think you should have to wait? Me personally, maximum 2 days, 3 days, right? If we've been talking a week, 2 weeks, you don't know if you want to be with me? I'm not saying we're supposed to be engaged to be married. I'm not saying we're supposed to be moving in together. I'm saying we've been talking for 2 weeks and you don't know? Later. Later. That ain't my person. My person gonna fucking know. The universe ain't no goddamn moron. The universe did not pick me a divine life partner who's gonna sit around with their thumb up their ass, not sure if they want to be with me or somebody else. That's not the divine life partner the universe picked for me. It just ain't. So if you got your thumb up your booty hole and you don't know if you want me or this person, or even if you're ready to settle down, or if this and that, blah, 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 you ain't my person. Nope. 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 That's just me. So I would recommend not letting it string on too long, because here's what happens. You let it string on too long, then it becomes a cycle. Then it becomes a pattern. Now, once you allow it to string on for a month, 2 months, it's going to continue stringing along like that. And then that's how I got people coming to me, getting a general personal reading on my website for the current love interest. They say, yes, this person knows I'm interested in them. I've been dealing with them for a year and a half. I see that all the time. I swear to God. This person knows that you're interested in them. They know it. You've made it abundantly fucking clear that you want to be with them. And you've been waiting a year and a half for them to decide if they want to be with you? I see it all the time. That is entirely too fucking long. I tell you, my personal rule of thumb is 1 month. That's my rule of thumb. Now, just to make room for margin of error and to try to make room for exceptions, because technically speaking, there are exceptions to everything, I throw a second grace month in there. I personally think the second month is entirely too excessive. But just to try to be fair to everyone, 2 months. After 2 months, you don't know if you want to be with me, you don't want to fucking be with me. It reminds me of my all-time favorite love and relationship quote. Short, sweet, simple little quote, but I promise you, if you can stand on this and be willing to die on this fucking hill, oh, you'll meet your fucking person with the quickness. The quote goes like this: if they really want you, you'll know. If they're not that into you, you'll be confused. Take that with you. Take that with you. No buts or this or that or maybe this or whatever. If they want you, you'll know. If they're not that into you, you'll be confused. Stand on that. Stand on that. Stand on that 10 toes in. No exceptions. No nothing. Stand on that. I promise you, you'll meet your person with the quickness. With the motherfucking quickness. Now, it's a hard path to walk now. Oh, never did I say that would be an easy path to walk. Oh, no. I've had to walk away from some connections that tore me apart to walk away from. But I tell you what, I avoided and bypassed so much meaningless, unnecessary nonsense and bullshit. And I made a beeline straight towards my divine life partner. Pew! Straight. Pew! If you leave me confused, fuck you. Sending me mixed signals, fuck you. Acting one way one day, another way another day, fuck you. Communicating poorly, fuck you. Changing up, switching up on me, acting funny one day, fuck you. No. Nope. Nope, no, no, nope, no, no, nope, 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 no, no, nope, no, no, nope, nope, nope. Hard path to walk, but if you can walk that path, because basically, see what you're doing, because most people are trying to figure out who is their person. And that's not the way to do it. You're not going to be able to find your person by going out and looking for them. If you could, you would have found them a long time ago. Your person is the last person you would ever expect in the world. You're going to meet them at the most unexpected time, at the craziest, most unexpected place, and in a way that you would never be able to dream up and figure out how to make happen in a million years on your own. There's no point in trying to figure out who is your person. But if you know how to figure out who's not your fucking person, that's the perspective you need to look at this from. Who my person is not. You'll make a beeline straight towards them. one of the leading causes of people going to their deathbed, never attracting their actual person, is they get stuck spinning in circles with somebody who's not their fucking person. And they spin in circles and spin in circles. And every now and then, I mean, it's not the most common thing in the world. I can't say that I see it all the time. But this year alone, I've seen it happen a good little handful of times where you passed it up. You passed it up. Now, does that mean you can never meet somebody that you'll build a life partnership with? No, that's not what that means. But your original divine life partner that you chose for this lifetime, if you spin in circles with the wrong fucking person for too long, you will pass them up. You will straight pass them up. Don't let that scare you, though. Like I said, as long as you shift into the right vibrational frequency, the universe can bring somebody else in to play that role. But do we really got to go through all that? Some people do, I guess. All right, y'all. I feel like those were the messages that my Pisces family needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thanks again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget, information for personal readings is all down here in the description. All right? I'm out of here now, y'all. I will see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Stay blessed.